Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to the 19th and a half episode of the Phoenix Studios live show. I see a couple of you already in the channel. Silk's here, Vader's here. Thanks very much guys for tuning in again. And the reason why it's episode 19 and a half is because basically we're going to be having our 20th episode on Wednesday. We usually have a Monday show every other week as an unplugged kind of edition. And then on the Wednesday we have our main show with all the stuff going on and stuff. Oh, Pickaxe is here as well. And Lena. Hey guys, rock on. So today we've got an unplugged show. And then on Wednesday we've got a super special 20th episode going out on Wednesday. It's going to be absolute mayhem. We'll literally probably have every single section we've ever done. We'll have giveaways and all kinds of stuff. So let's get into our intro, guys. Rock on. Alright, so this episode we're going to do a couple of things, but mostly I want to talk about Wednesday's episode because Wednesday I'm hoping will be one of the best we've done. And last week I want to thank all you guys for stepping it up and tuning in last week because we probably had the best episode we've ever had last week. I had so many people interacting in the chat. Everybody was having a good time. Everybody was having a laugh in the chat. And so I'm just really grateful to you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. For recommending the stream to other people. We had, I think, the biggest number of followers we've ever had on one stream. I think we had 5 or 6 or something. It's crazy. So yes, I'm super thankful for you guys. Thank you so much. So let's get into our little news section for today. All right. So a few little items to start off with. And yes, as Vader mentioned, Vader was actually in the chat way before the stream even started. So thanks, Vader. Thanks, man. As I mentioned, 47. So we are almost there. We are nearly there. We're 3 followers away from 50. Looking at my stats, I'm hoping to have unlocked affiliate by the time we hit 50. So everything looks good. Fingers crossed. Right. And so we only need 3 followers, basically. Oh, it must be 48 now. Okay, Lena, let me just give a little refresh. On my page, I don't have my alerts set up, so maybe it is 48. So we are now 2 away. We are now 2 away from the big 50, which is awesome. And last stream we had another Plectrum giveaway. I was going crazy pretty much towards the end of the stream. I was going absolutely crazy, handing out Plectrums to just about everyone. Because it was such a crazy stream. So congratulations to That Seeker, Vader, Reviver Knight, Lena Ritchie, and Baggy Noodle Arms as well. You guys all won Plectrums. And if I haven't contacted you already, let me know on the Discord or private message me or whatever, and I will hook you up with a Plectrum. So So as I mentioned, so episode 20. We will be having episode 20 on Wednesday. It is going to be jam-packed full of rock and roll and jam-packed full of design. And I don't know. I mean, things could get pretty out of hand. There was talk originally, I think, on one of the first episodes I talked with That Seeker, there was talk of costumes at one stage. So I might actually get dressed up. If we hit affiliate, I might very well dress up in some rock and roll shebang and gear. So for sure. Episode 20 on Wednesday, guys. Don't miss it. It's going to be absolutely crazy and I can't wait for it. And Wednesday 7 p.m. will be the stream as usual. And like I say, it's episode 20, so anything could happen. I could go crazy on that particular stream. In fact, I probably will do. Especially if we hit affiliate, I might be going absolutely mental. England have scored a goal. Okay. That's the other thing that's happening right now. I forgot that England was on right now. Hey, Lena, maybe you can keep us up to date with the scores in terms of who's winning on the match. That would be awesome. So our little lineup for today, as I mentioned before, it's an unplugged edition because I'm basically preparing all my content for the main show, which will be on Wednesday. So it's an unplugged edition today. We're doing a little blast. We'll be doing some Rock Who a little bit later, which will be fun. We had some real fun last time with Rock Who, with me creating potato heads and God knows what else, and Johannes kind of making some memes in the Discord of my awful drawings on the iPad. So yeah, so that was fun anyway. All right, guys. So let's get into our headliner for today. I'm just going to switch over to my camera. Hopefully I've set this up right. There we go. Cool. Phoenix Studios goes glam rock. Yeah, man. I mean, basically what it is, I've actually got like a proper like wig and all kinds of stuff that I had. We had a house party a while ago, and it was like the whole theme that we set up was 80s rock. So everybody was dressed like in 80s kind of gear. So I've still got all my stuff from that. So who knows? Might go absolutely crazy. Would be awesome, wouldn't it? All right. So yeah. So are you into doom metal? I love that genre. Yeah, man. I mean, in terms of doom metal, I like a band called Tristania. I don't know if you know them. I'm trying to think what other doom metal bands I like. That's probably the only one that comes to mind. Otherwise, I'm kind of a big power metal fan. Love a bit of Maiden. Love a bit of all kinds of stuff. Really. I mean, I love all kinds of stuff like Blind Guardians, another power metal band. So yeah. What are you into, Vader? Are you into like a bit of power metal at all? So anyway, on the stream last week, we were starting to work on this bad boy, and I've actually got it to the stage now where he's almost fully inked. The only thing I haven't done are kind of like the horns. I haven't finished the horns, and I feel like I want to add a bit more detail and try and add some more kind of like dripping paint to him or something. But I want to thank you guys a lot for the ideas you came up with last week. You came up with some amazing ideas, and we've written them all down. And I'm going to be working on a new sketch on Wednesday for Wednesday's stream. And I may very well try and work on a couple of sketches at the same time, like have a double header. That would be quite cool. I'm hoping to kind of get there in time, but we'll see how we go, eh? So in the meantime, I just want to kind of finish up a bit more on this particular bit of work, and then we can get into the fun stuff and the rock and roll for sure. Let's see, so that's my layer there. My all-time Rhapsody. Oh yeah, Rhapsody is an awesome band. I don't know them that well, but I know of them. Let's see. My all-time favourite doom metal band now is Monolord. Oh, cool, man. Feel free to shoot in some links into the Discord on the music section. There's a music section in the Discord. Feel free to like put your links in there. I think there's a metal section in there as well. So Vader, feel free to put some links into the Discord. And for anyone who doesn't know, the Discord, well, I think you guys are all in it, but I'll just put it in anyway. There you go. Right. Let me see. So I want to kind of try and get... Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. Like, I want to try and get the stick kind of done so that when I can basically just duplicate this and make a new one and just, like, start my next one, kind of start my sketch for my next one. I've already kind of planned in my head what I'm going to do. So I kind of just want to just rough out this little stick here. How you guys been doing anyway? I know the World Cup has been going crazy. I've been watching it pretty much every day now. I've been watching the World Cup, which usually I don't tend to watch football tournaments very much, but I always watch the World Cup. I don't know why. I just absolutely love. You can share links, yeah, no worries, man. I mean, I do have a thing on Nightbot that kind of censors links sometimes, but at the moment I've turned it off because I mean you guys are all cool in my books, and unless some spammy person comes in, then there's no point me turning them off. Feel free to share it in the Discord as well, man, because sometimes the chat isn't necessarily saved after the stream, so yeah, feel free to share whatever you're into, dude. Yeah, for sure. Hardy Gordy. Oh, wow. We've got another follower. You're kidding me. I did not think it'd be that quick. That's pretty mental. We're on We're on 49 followers. Oh my word. We're literally like 10 minutes into the stream. Hardy Gurley, thank you very much for following, sir. Rock on. Welcome to the stream. If you haven't joined us before, this is a creative stream. I am basically a designer, illustrator. My influence is kind of like rock and roll themed. I also play a bit of guitar as well on the stream. So we have like, sometimes we have requests and stuff. People request songs. I play it on guitar. Yeah, we're all like music fans here, most of us, in some shape or form. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, man. And thanks very much for following. We're literally 1 follower away. I can't believe this, to be honest, guys. I mean, I thought I might reach it by Wednesday, but I heard about you a lot, actually. Oh, thanks, man. Cheers. Thanks for following. So I started this new project last week, and basically what I'm doing is I'm kind of illustrating rock-influenced ice creams and like ice lollies, basically. It's just quite fun. And I've had this project on the shelf for a good sort of year or so, and I finally pulled it off the shelf and thought, hey, why don't I try and illustrate this? Yeah, but appreciate you following, man. And thanks very much, everybody, for hanging out again today. Like I say, last week was absolutely crazy. We had such an amazing stream last week, even though it kind of cut out halfway through due to the craziness of my bad portraits. Even though it cut out, at least we had one of the best streams I think ever. So thanks so much, guys. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to Wednesday. Wednesday we've got our as I was saying to the guys before, we've got our 20th episode. It is a special episode because if we reach affiliate, and it's the 20th episode, and it's what's funny is it's affiliate. It could be affiliate 20th episode on the 20th of June. It's like, are the stars aligned? Who knows? Who knows? The crazy levels were so high, Twitch couldn't handle it. Oh, wow. We have hit 50. Nerdy Cat Girl. What an awesome name. There you go. So we've actually hit 50 followers. Oh, so awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. And yeah, as Nerdy Cat Girl mentioned, I'm on a Discord called Twitch, the Twitch Crew. And they're really awesome guys. The Twitch Crew. So we have hit 50. So if we've hit 50, yeah, as I was saying, anyway, follow the Twitch Crew Discord. It's really awesome. There's a load of streamers there if you guys are interested. So we have hit 50. Now, I've heard that Twitch can be a bit finicky in terms of saying that when you've actually achieved it. So let's have a look. Oh my God, we have, okay. So we've hit it. So if I just switch quickly over to Photoshop, to the browser. Let's have a look. So there you go. So it says, see if you can see on the left hand side, guys. There you go. So it says here I've checkmarked all of these, but I'm assuming it doesn't necessarily mean that it activates straight away. I think there's a bit of a delay, but I'll screenshot that. So there you go. So that's actually been done now. I've got all 4 ticks. So we've actually reached 50. That's crazy, guys. So thanks so much. Hybrid's here as well. Hey, Hybrid. Rock on. Hybrid PK. If you guys aren't following Hybrid PK, you've got to follow him. He's an awesome streamer as well. Thanks so much, Nerdy Cat Girl. Nerdy Cat Girl pushed us over to 50. So thank you so much. And Mr. Triple's here as well. Hey, Mr. Triple. Rock on. Yeah, well, guys, I am completely stunned. I did not think I would reach it today. I actually thought I might reach it on... I might reach it on Wednesday, I thought, but this is completely crazy. All right, so Twitch has achievements. Yeah, it's like it's kind of like a gamification thing. So you have certain achievements, and when you unlock them, you can get to affiliate and all the rest of it. So yeah, wow, guys, you guys are awesome. Thanks so much for following and for supporting me. I really appreciate it. And yeah, check out Twitch Crew Discord because they're really awesome guys, really supportive, and they've definitely helped me for sure. Right, cool. So how are you guys all doing then? I'm really excited about this. I can't wait to kind of like for this to kind of activate and me to get these emojis into it. Oh man, I'm going to be able to make all these emojis. I can't wait. I've been kind of holding off on making them, thinking, well, there's no point in me making them until I actually get this thing activated. It's kind of low priority. Now it's activated, I can actually start to think about my emojis. Oh man, that is awesome. So we're basically going to have, so it's, by the sounds of things, we will have, the website's on the screen. Sorry guys. There you go. The little things you forget. Let's have a look. Okay, I'll try and make a little bit more around here. So by the sounds of things, assuming I get invited to be affiliate, which I'm hoping I will do before Wednesday, I hope. Assuming that happens, then hopefully we will have a proper affiliate party on Wednesday. I will be going bonkers, dressing up and doing God knows what else. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it, man. Oh, thank you. Oh, cheers, Nerdy Cat Girl. Yeah, this is a series of illustrations I'm doing, kind of like a personal project. It's the idea being kind of like rock influenced ice creams or like lollies or whatever, like for the summer. You know what I mean? So this is like a melting skull, but we had a bunch of suggestions on the last stream of all kinds of stuff that I'm going to do. So on Wednesday we'll have a new one that I'm working on. So yeah, it's a real fun little project. These amazing people who just followed Phoenix. You can also play your requests live on his guitar. Oh, cheers, Lena. Oh, there you go. You see, Lena is definitely helping out for sure today. Thank you, Lena. Yeah, I play song requests on guitar. I probably won't do any this stream, but you can bet on Wednesday I'll be doing a ton of song requests. I will play whatever you guys want me to play, and I might even do, if you give me enough time, I might try and learn a few things on the stream, kind of live. So that should be quite fun. So yeah, guys. Yeah, hopefully, I think Wednesday will be really awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. But hey, for now, I'm really enjoying chatting with you guys and hanging out. This is awesome. And I was thinking like, well, can we even top last week? Because last week we had such a good stream last week. I mean, I'm still on a high from it. And Natural Mermaid, my girlfriend, I think she might be outside at the moment, but she's kind of in the chat. She was saying how much fun she had as well on the stream. So yeah, we're really looking forward to Wednesday now. And it's going to be epic. I cannot wait. Let's see. I kind of want to get this line in. Just check the time. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have been following the World Cup as much. I know Lena has. I have been as well. I actually set up a new channel on my Discord because, yeah, we were putting all the World Cup stuff into like the chat channel. On the Discord, on the art channel, on the design section. It's kind of like, well, it needed its own thing. That's awesome. I'll try to make it. Kind of been planning to do it a lot this week, but I'll definitely try to make it. Oh, thanks, Nerdy Cat Girl. Thank you so much. And you know, I totally understand. Like, people have got stuff to do, man. Like, so I totally appreciate it. Even if you just like lurk in the chat or whatever. No worries at all. That's an awesome skull. Still wondering, how are you making those horrible portraits? Well, Silk, the thing is, I don't know why I have a real kind of issue sort of working out how to do remember Tina Turner. Yeah, oh, here we go. You know what, I'll load it up. I'm going to give you guys a load of nightmares. I don't know why. I'm really crap at drawing likenesses. I don't know why. I think it may be my kryptonite. You know how like Superman's got his kryptonite. There's Tina Turner for you. If it loads. Is it going to load? Yeah, there we go. There's Tina Turner. So last week I was doing portraits, kind of like a Pictionary style game we'll play a little bit later. But that was my version of Tina Turner. Looks like something from The Ring or something, doesn't it? Awful. Oh dear. Yeah, let's hide that one for now. Yeah, so we'll be doing a bit of Rock Who in a little bit, guys, but I'll just carry on with this for a bit. Vader's like, no! Sorry, I had to show it because we've got a couple of new people in the chat, so they can be horrified as well now. Nightmare stuff, man. Absolute nightmare. And like I say, I don't know why I suck at portraits. I just do. And hey, it's quite funny, if I'm honest with you. I was looking back at what I was making, and I was just like, wow, it's so bad. Right, I'll just complete this little section. Let's see. It's funny, like I say, I'm okay. I get along kind of with things that aren't necessarily... I'm good at the kind of creative side, I would say. So, like, if I need to illustrate a skull or, I don't know, a Mohican or hair or something like that, I could do it, no problem. But if I'm looking at a photo, I'm trying to kind of like replicate that photo. That's where it all goes wrong for me. And I don't know why, but it's just how it is. It's just what it is, man. Yeah. Oh, hey, and if anyone's new to the chat, feel free to go on the Discord. I'll just chuck the link in. There you go. Feel free to kind of go in, check it out. We talk about design. We've been talking a lot about the World Cup because the World Cup's on at the moment. So, yeah, it's kind of a creative Discord, I would say. Creative, music kind of Discord. We have a good laugh in there as well. There's like memes and stuff we do. It's funny. Yeah. So I wonder, England are 1-0 now, I'm assuming, Lena. I don't know if you're still watching the World Cup. I'm actually taping it or recording it or whatever, but I haven't actually been watching it. So I know you've been following the World Cup quite a bit, especially it's actually in Lena's home country, in Russia. So she's been watching it a lot for sure. So we've hit 50. Have we actually got the? See, this is because I heard about this. I know some people told me this. Like, just because you have all the 4 check marks, sometimes it doesn't instantly kind of go through. See here, it says the check mark shows you have met the requirement in the last 30 days for affiliate program. You need all 4 check marks. So I guess we're still waiting to see on that front. I gotta go, man. Congrats again on 50 followers. Thanks very much, Nerdy Cat Girl. Rock on, who got us to 50. Thank you so much. 30th minute, still 0-1. Awesome. Yeah. Right. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to do these horns now. These horns might be a bit tricky because I know sometimes with curves they can be a bit tricky to do, especially on an iPad. So let's see. That actually wasn't too bad. So sometimes it takes me a while to get the kind of curve I want. I wonder, I don't know, it's kind of a perfectionist type thing. I like the curve to kind of follow my original thing. That's not so bad. Go with that. My original sketch, sometimes I'm like, how on earth did I do that on my original sketch? And how on earth do I try and get this to look right? That's not so bad. I think I must be the only one here who doesn't follow sports anymore. Well, you see, Vader, it's kind of funny. I don't follow sports very much either, if I'm honest with you. I watch the snooker every year. I'm a big snooker fan. And I watch the World Cup, which is either the Rugby World Cup or the Football World Cup. I don't watch anything else. That's all I watch. Why don't you use Bezier's? I could do pickaxe, because I know what you're saying. Because there is another way you can do it. If you create a shape, you can actually kind of draw on that circle. But I actually prefer to kind of do it manually. Also, I'm using Adobe Sketch. I'm not using Photoshop or Illustrator or anything like that, so you don't have as many tools as those programs. So I kind of like the natural feel, which is a bit more painstaking. My biggest problem regarding football is that I can't go anywhere to hang out with my friends without stucking somewhere in the center of the city, searching for a good cozy place without crazy noisy fans. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. I'm kind of the same. The only thing I would say is that I like the atmosphere when there's like I don't know, when there's like a bunch of people around you, I do like the atmosphere, especially if it's like a team you're supporting. But I know what you mean. It can be very noisy. That'll probably do. Let's just shake this off. Let's get our horn in. I might end up redrawing this later, but for now, let's just put this in as it is. Yeah, the atmosphere is great. Awesome. Yeah, I love the atmosphere in like when you're with a bunch of friends, and especially like I say, if it's a team you support, it's freaking awesome. It's all about uniting the nations first of all. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I mean, like I say, I don't watch football very often. The only time I will watch it is if it's the World Cup. It's the only time I will actually watch football, and also rugby. I don't watch it otherwise. I just don't see the point. I feel like there's far more at stake if it's like a world tournament. There's just so much more at stake. Let me reverse this the other way. Draw it the other way. There we go. That's better. That's actually easier to do it that way. Oh, I should have done the other one that way. Let's try again. That's better. Okay. I'm really fussy when it comes to line work and curves and stuff, so that'll be why I take ages over these things. I'm getting better at it though. Probably need to redo the other one, but we'll save that for another time maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I think there is definitely something to be said about uniting people in sports. I'm not a sports fan at all. I don't really follow it day to day. I know people who really kind of like get into it, have favorite players. But it was really funny because I looked at the squad for the England team. I didn't recognise any of the players. I have no idea because like I remember sort of Rooney was a big player recently. He's retired now. Steven Gerrard's retired now. They're both players from Liverpool in the UK, big players. Both have retired. So it's kind of like, okay, well, who else do I know? No one, which is kind of a bit weird. So I'm kind of looking forward to watching this game because I don't know any of the players at all. So we will see what we will see. So that's our horns. I might put in some lines. Okay, let's hide the horns. There we go. I might see that one on the left. I think the lines are possibly not thick enough, so I'll probably redo those. Let's see if I can redo those quickly using my new little technique. It's funny because sometimes you create lines, and if you create them a different way, it's a lot easier. If you create it in a different direction, if you draw them, I think I read somewhere like if you draw away from yourself or something, it's easier rather than towards yourself. That was something I found out recently. 1-1. Tunisia scored a penalty. Oh man, that's crazy. I'm gonna have a quick drink. Wow, 1-1. Man, that game, that Mexican game yesterday, man. I don't know if any of you guys watched the Mexican game. One of the best. I think Mexico probably one of the best teams I think I've seen this whole tournament. It was crazy. I mean, even like the Brazil game was kind of like a bit naff compared to the Mexican game. It was crazy. They beat Germany 1-0. I mean, it's freaking Germany. They shouldn't be beating Germany. One of the best teams probably. So yeah, absolutely amazing. So 1-1. Oh dear. So we are in doo-doo potentially if we don't score another goal and get 3 points. This one's a little bit trickier. There we go. It's funny, I suddenly get it when I'm doubting myself. I suddenly get it. One thing I will say for using Sketch is like sometimes it makes dots on the screen with my palm. Even though there's palm rejection, it kind of doesn't always work. So that's something that's a bit of a bugbear of mine with the iPad, but I love it for line work in general because, and not to sound like an Apple advert, which I often do, but it is probably the most natural stylus I've ever used, the Apple Pencil. I do use a Cintiq as well, but man, this is just like crazy. Hey, Reviver Knight's here. Rock and roll, man. Reviver Knight is here. And if you're not following Reviver Knight, go and follow him on Twitch right now because he's freaking awesome, for sure. Yeah. So hey, Reviver, we just hit 50 followers, man. So I don't know. It hasn't unlocked yet on my achievement. It says I've completed all 4 achievements that I need to do, but it's not. It still says I have to like wait and see what happens. I don't know what's going to go on. Hopefully, we'll have our affiliate stuff unlocked by Wednesday's stream. I'm hoping. Maybe it just takes a bit of time to activate or something. That is almost there. Cheers, man. I really appreciate it. Revive Night. Thank you. Vader, final FIFA match I ever saw was 2006 World Cup on a giant screen in Oman. We saw the infamous Zidane headbutt live. Oh, man. That's wow, that's a bit of a controversial thing, isn't it, that one? I know he's retired now, and I think he manages a football team of some sort. Not sure who. So yeah, hopefully, like I say, the affiliate thing will unlock by Wednesday, I hope. Otherwise, we'll have to have like a proper affiliate party next week or whenever, with some emojis flying around and all the rest of it. So yeah, man. Hey Frank, yeah, we hit 50. Frank, honorary member Frank, who, because he lives in Australia, he can only kind of tune into the reruns. Hey Frank, thanks so much for tuning in, man. We hit 50. Had a couple of people come in from a couple of Discords. They got us to 50. Yeah, pretty much within about 5-10 minutes of me streaming, we hit 50, which I can't believe. So at the moment, if I just flick over, hopefully this doesn't crash OBS. I'm just going to quickly flick over. You can see on the achievements there, we've ticked all 4 of the achievements needed. And here it says a check mark shows you have met the requirement in the last 30 days. For an affiliate program invite, you need all 4 check marks. And I have all 4 check marks. So I'm hoping within maybe tomorrow or later tonight or something, they'll send me an email and it'll be like, right, you've hit affiliate, here's how you get set up. Because I know there's like a setup process. You have to like send in some sort of form for tax purposes, all this kind of crap. So yeah, now I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to see what happens, man. I'm literally waiting to see what happens. But yeah, so really good news. I didn't expect us to hit 50 that quick. I thought it would be next stream that we might hit it. I thought actually maybe it would be next week, if I'm honest with you. But we've been really fortunate. So yeah, really, really pleased. Yeah, thanks very much for tuning in, Frank. Frank, who comes all the way from Australia. Sorry your team didn't win on the World Cup the other day, man. But hey, hopefully in the next one they'll win. Hopefully. Right. So this guy is kind of almost there in terms of inking wise. Let me get this little bit worked out. On the wrong layer. That layer. There we go. So I just want to make sure that's kind of finished up. And then what we'll do on the next stream, guys, is I'm actually going to be doing a new one of these, a brand new one. I'm trying to keep the stream fresh because I know what we tended to do is kind of like I'd do a piece and then I'd color it for like freaking weeks on end. It would be the same piece. So I want to kind of try and shake things up a bit. So the next stream we'll do a new piece in the same collection. We'll do like maybe a couple of them if I have time to do all the sketches. But that's kind of looking not so bad. It's not too bad at all. Yeah, kind of liking it. I'm wondering what kind of colour I'm going to make him. I might make him pink or something. I'm thinking like a pink melting skull because that's kind of fun. And it kind of like I like the juxtaposition of kind of like it's a skull, so it's supposed to be like really evil, but then it's pink, so it's kind of fun. That might be quite fun to do. Yeah, maybe I'll get a few more details in there actually while they kind of doing this. Well, I have to keep this short and sweet. 4 a.m. and I need to crash before I go to... dude, 4 a.m. Oh, I feel for you, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. And, hey, I'll tell you what. Let's. I'll send you an honorary plectrum to Australia. So, because I know you can't tune in to do the giveaways and stuff. So I'll send you an honorary plectrum, Frank. Especially for you, for being in the Rerun Club and for supporting me. So... send me your address on the Discord, on DM or whatever, and I'll send you a plectrum. No worries. Catch you soon, man. Right, a couple of more details, and I think we'll wrap this up. Bless Frank. Bless him. He's an awesome guy. He does some awesome art. And I'm hoping he's going to stream soon, because I know he was kind of talking about potentially doing a stream, kind of a punk kind of vibe. So yeah, I'll be the first one in line for that for sure if he does that. Definitely want to see what he's up to. Oh, bless him. 4 a.m. Bless him. Tell you what. Because Frank's kind of been with me almost since the beginning. I think it was Frank and then that Seeker. We started our own little private messaging kind of thing. We were going to do a collaboration. This is like Signal Noise had just started his stream or something. I think it was on about 3rd or 4th episode. And we said, hey, maybe we'll do a collaboration or something. Just the 3 of us. And we started on it, but we didn't really get too far because then there was like the Signal Noise competitions. So we ended up spending all our time working on our own little entries. And yeah, and then after that, I told them I was streaming. And yeah, they were kind of like the first guys kind of like supported me. And then the rest of you noises kind of joined in after. And thanks so much. Like I say, I'm really blown away that you guys tune in week after week. It's really cool. And I really appreciate it. So I think we're up to quarter to 8. All right. So I think we'll kind of leave him there. I'm just going to hide my sketch. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty decent. And I probably just want to do a couple more details tonight or something, probably later after the stream. Get that one completely locked in. And then I'll start on the next one. What I'll do is I'll just kind of replicate the little stick for the next one so I don't have to keep drawing it each time. Maybe change a couple of details. Yeah, no, I'm pretty pleased with that. Yeah, so what I'll do, guys, is I'll take a quick break. Proclaim's in the channel. Proclaim joins just as we're about to take a break. Reboot, uninstall. Don't say that, man. My Mac has been crazy over the last couple of weeks. Do not tell it to reboot. Proclaim. Proclaim is the practical joker of lots of our streams. Exclamation mark subscribe. Well, soon, man. I mean, we've hit 50 followers. So hoping to get affiliate very soon. I don't know how long it took for you, man. I mean, it's saying I've got all the check marks, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it'll get sorted. All right, and on that bombshell, we're going to take a quick break, guys, and I'll be back in 5 minutes. Let's go. Right. See you in 5. All right, and we are back. I'm just reconnecting my iPad very quickly because I was looking at a couple of things we could do for Roku. Let's see, where is my link that I've got set up? There it is. Okay, I've got this back now. It's working. Cool. All right, guys. So Proclaim is telling me that it takes a few hours. Okay, man. Well, like I say, I've been patient so far, so a couple of hours. I'm not too bothered really. It'd be really nice if by Wednesday it was all gone through, and then we could kind of celebrate and stuff. So yeah, Wednesday we're gonna have our 20th episode on the 20th of June, and hopefully the affiliate stuff will all be gone through. But right now, let's play a little bit of Roku. And last week was absolutely hilarious, for want of a better word. We had some absolutely crazy things going on, and I think even Johannes kind of made some really funny memes in the chat as well. So yeah, that was pretty damn awesome. So yeah, Roku, we tend to kind of just do kind of like a guessing game type of thing. It's a lot of fun. And I think it was Proclaim who first actually came up with this idea of doing Pictionary. Or I think one of his friends did. I'm not quite sure who. So yeah, without further ado, let's try and get into this. So let's go on my camera. There we go. You can see some of the previous ones. Yep. Let's see. Let me just get your layer going. Getting the emotes approved takes at least a week. Okay, well that's fine, man. I haven't even designed my emotes yet, so I probably should have thought about that ahead of time. But for whatever reason, I actually didn't think I would get to affiliate this quick. I actually thought it'd be another week or so before I even kind of got there. So it's pretty crazy. Right, I'm just going to look up some reference. Let's see if I can get some reference. Right, I'm hoping this guy might be easy enough to draw because let's see if I can get some good reference here. Are you stealing sections from the Proclaim show and all its co-founders? I am indeed, sir. It's I'm doing it in a very punk rock way. So let's see. I can't find a good reference of him. I kind of want a different reference. Okay, let's go with that. All right. So this is our part of the show where we do exclamation mark shutdown. Fair enough, man. This is our part of the show where I kind of just draw something very badly and people have to try and guess who it is or whatever. It's called Roku. It's a bit of fun anyway. Yeah, so let's see. Speaking of the Proclaim show, when are you streaming next, Proclaim? Is it a Wednesday you kind of stream? I think. Right. Let's see. It's kind of his. Here we go. Working on our trademark. Potato face is our trademark look. Let's see. It kind of goes around there like that. It's a cow. It's a fish. No, man. It's something completely different. Okay. And we must have the teacup ear. We always have a teacup ear for sure. Let's see. Always Tuesdays. Always. Kind of got hair like that. Stone. No, it's not a stone. I don't know. I think everyone may have disappeared. So maybe James White. No, it's not. I was going to say everybody's disappeared, but Lena's there. Stone with an ear. It's actually stone with an ear and a bit of hedge on there as well. No worries. Okay. A little bit of a clue. Dennis. Nope. Oh, Baggy Noodle Arms is here. Hey, Baggy Noodle Arms. Still here, man. Okay, cool. So this might give you a bit of a clue. I don't know why I drew that like that. Let's just get rid of that. Prodigy. No. Hello, good sir. That guy from the Prodigy. Everybody thinks it's Keith Flint. No, we've had Keith Flint previously. Whoops. It's completely off. Let me just get... Now, in this case, I actually might be quite accurate with his mouth. Versus 18-year-old me. No, man. I can't draw lips to save my life. Especially when I'm trying to copy some... I don't know what it is. Just can't copy people's lips. But it's very funny. Someone from the Sex Pistols. Ah, yes, you're onto the right track. You're on the right track there. Vader, you're definitely on the right track. Hey, dude. Hey, Duke Lemond, thanks very much for tuning in, man. Sid Vicious. No. Johnny Rotten, Revive is right. It is Johnny Rotten. My best version of him. He's not even got a nose. I didn't even have time to draw his nose in. There you go. Yeah, there you go. So it's Johnny Rotten. Although Vader was almost there when he said the Sex Pistols. So that was my reference. There's my reference there. And that's what I ended up with. Something completely different. Yeah. Hey, guys. Thanks for joining. Duke Lemond. I don't think I've ever noticed you in the chat before, man. Thanks very much for tuning in. Oh, and we've got a new follower. Duke Lemond is now following. Thanks, man. Rock and roll. Rock on. So this stream, we tend to kind of do a bit of fun stuff where I draw stuff and people try and guess what it is, and I tend to draw things very badly because I'm absolutely hopeless at doing like likenesses, so it's very funny. Otherwise, I do creative projects, so this is actually a project I'm working on the stream right now. Yeah, hey, new follower on our way to 100. Hey, who knows? We might get there eventually. So this is a project I'm working on right now. I also play a bit of guitar as well, and we tend to kind of like have requests, so people can request stuff, and I'll play it. I'll play it on guitar. It's fun. Every Wednesday we have a main stream, and then Monday, which is today, is kind of like the unplugged edition. So we don't do as much content and sections and stuff because we have loads of different things. Like I show old work, all kinds of other stuff. So yeah, man, thanks very much for tuning in. And hey, if you want to join the Discord, I'll just pop the link in the chat. There you go. So feel free to join. We talk about music, we talk about creativity, people can get advice, etc. Can we request food as well? At the moment, it's strictly rock related. Right, I'm gonna find someone else to draw. This time I think it'll be a female rocker. Let's see if I can find someone who... Oh, okay. Let's do her. Okay. I will screw this up. Totally. Let's see. I came from Twitch Crew. Super rad to have stuff other than gaming going on. Cool stuff, man. Oh, cheers, man. Like I say, Twitch Crew is a really cool Discord. Check them out. They've been really supportive. I've had actually quite a few followers from them. So yeah, check out Twitch Crew, guys. They're really cool guys. 100%. Let's see. I'll try and draw this. Let's see. Ice creams will be out soon. We'll all get them. Yeah, exactly, man. Ice creams, indeed. Right. God, she's a bit hard to draw her. All right. This seems decent enough. Got a bit of a... This is my potato chin going on here. Potato chin person. Like I say, I'm not the best at likenesses, so this is quite a funny... Whoops. Well, this might very well be the stuff of nightmares again. Custom-made delicacies. Oh, yes. For sure. God, this is just awful. It's a potato. See, I specialise in potato-based chins. That's what I specialise in. Can you imagine? I think we had this last stream. I don't know if anyone's gonna get this because it's so bad. It could actually be anyone. We're trying to boost this creativity genre on Twitch. Not a lot of graphic designers so far, though. Yeah, man. I mean, I actually followed a guy today who was a 3D guy. Proclaim. He was cool, and yeah, he was like starting doing 3D on Twitch. So yeah, he was pretty cool. I have no idea if anyone's going to get this because it really is quite tricky to get her likeness. So I might have to give you guys some clues as to who this is. We have a few in the crew. Yeah, for sure. So Bag of Noodle Arms is from the Twitch crew as well, who are a bunch of awesome guys who have their own Discord. It's quite a big Discord, and there's a lot of streamers there. But I don't know how many creative streamers you guys have. It's kind of a new thing doing creative stuff on Twitch. Reviver Night, Courtney Love. Wow, okay, man, you got it straight away. I'm surprised anyone got that one. That was such a bad one. That was my reference, so there you go, Courtney Love. Cool, Reviver Night gets it again. Wow. 2 in 1 night, man, you're on fire. By the way, is anyone watching the football? I don't know what's happening with the football. I don't know. I think it was 1-1 last time I checked. Last time Lena told me what was going on. Let's see. Can I... okay, let's do this guy. This should be fun. This should actually be quite relatively easy to do. I hope. Just type that in. There we go. This should be quite fun. Yeah, let's use that one. Still 1-1, Lena. Cheers for keeping me updated, man. I really appreciate it. All right, let's do a couple of more of these, and then we'll get into some rock and roll. Because right now, Reviver Night is completely and utterly destroying this game. He's got 2 so far already. Okay, big massive chin. There's my potato. Potato chin. Copyright trademark 2018. I think we'll have to like invent like some sort of club called the Potato Chin Club. I don't know, man. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get. Whoops. Okay. Let's get that up there. I actually drew the nose not too bad considering. I usually absolutely suck at noses. It's not so bad. Nose is like that. Second half hasn't started yet. Okay. Alright, no worries. Half time then. So we're 1-1. That's not very good for us, man. Like, and this is why I was a bit suspect as to how well we'll do in this World Cup, because if I'm honest with you, I know that the manager used to be a player, and I don't know how good a player he was. Maybe he'll be a better. Hopefully he'll be a better manager than he was a player. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so some eyes there. He's actually got a really wide mouth. You have the flammable few. Now you have the potato chin few. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, the potato chin. Potato. So silly. Yeah, just joined the Twitch crew. Yeah, man. Yeah, Proclaim. There's a bunch of Discords out there which are kind of like they're really good for helping small streamers like us kind of like try and get the word out there about our streams and tune into other people's streams as well. I tuned into another guy's stuff today and it was really good. So yeah, it's a really good way of kind of like getting the word out there and following some cool people and getting to know some people. You know, it's really cool. And as you can see, they're really nice guys. Let's see. Put his eyebrows in. Yeah, man. There's loads of them. There's other Discords as well. I mean, I think I went on Google and I ended up just looking for like creative Discords or something like that. I think that's what I was doing. Okay. Is there one specific for design related streams? There is. However, it is extremely inactive. Like I'm on about two or three creative ones, just creative, and people just don't talk very much. So I'm kind of like, it's a bit sucky. Iggy Pop, nope, it's not Iggy Pop. I'll try and do a bit more here there. Yeah, it can be a bit sucky when people don't tune in. This haircut, yeah, man, he's got like this kind of like old school kind of haircut. Maybe I'll do a bit more on the glasses. Maybe people will get it. Lennon, no, it's not Lennon. Although that's a good idea. I could do that on another stream actually. Vader got it. Elton John, that's the one. So Vader got it. There you go. There's Elton John. That's actually not bad, Elton John. That's actually not bad at all, considering like my track record on these things. Maybe I won't colour his eyes in. Let's do the pupil there instead. Yeah, so it is Elton John, like you say, and this was my reference. He's actually kind of easy to draw. That's actually not bad. Side by side. Yeah, he's kind of balding. He's got like a bit of hair, but not very much. I mean, he used to look like this back in the day. So a bit more hair. I would add teeth to make him Elton. Okay, yeah, that's true. Actually, you could just do that, couldn't you? I guess. I don't know, man. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't know, man. Anyway, I kind of use that as a reference. It's not bad. All right, let's do one last one, and then we'll get into a bit of rock and roll for today. Let me see who I could do. I'm just scrolling through a bunch of different people. I don't know. All right, let's do this guy. These sketches are staring into my soul. Well, it's the stuff of nightmares, man, isn't it? It's like, you know, it's the stuff that you don't want in your dreams. Okay, this guy should be pretty damn cool. Okay, which kind of image am I using? Try and find. Oh yeah, this is pretty cool. Okay, I'll go with that. Same, haha. I don't have enough to give away now. Maximum layers, oh you bugger. Okay, let's delete a couple of these works of art. I'm actually going to put these all on the Discord at some stage, guys. Just because they're so funny. Like, I might actually like mock them up on like in a museum, like in an art gallery, and I just have like a bunch of them like next to each other because they're so bad. All right, let's draw this guy because he's freaking good guy. Let's see. All right, so let's start with our potato chin. How many layers? How many are you allowed to work on? So in Adobe Sketch, the way I've set this up, I get about 20 layers. But this is like a document full of all the old drawings I've done. But I made a copy of it, so I've got all my old drawings saved, and then I've started kind of a new one as a template. Okay, let's draw his chin around there like that. It's kind of a weird shaped face. There we go. Maybe draw his nose a bit. Welcome, Proclaim. Yes, yeah, check out that Discord, man, and anyone else who might be interested. They're really nice guys. The Twitch crew. They're really cool little group to be part of. A lot of gamers in there, and I'm not a massive gamer, so I don't chat probably because I don't know what I'm talking about. start talking about Fortnite and things, I've got like Fortnite. That's like 2 weeks. I mean, that's all I know what it is, you know. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have got like a creative section on the Twitch crew. Maybe it'd be worth kind of adding a creative section just for creatives. That might be quite cool. An idea for you guys. I don't know. Try and draw his nose, but it's very kind of awkward kind of nose to draw. Have you got a link to the quick? Yeah, I do, man. Actually, well, Baggy Noodle Arms, you can help me out here and just chuck a link in to the crew Discord server because it's I haven't got it to hand. Feel free to chuck it in there. Yeah, they're super nice guys. Like I said, I think I joined. I think I had about 20 people welcome me when I joined. It was crazy. It was like, So they're really nice guys. Like I say, mostly gamers from what I can tell. But hey, let's get some more. Let's get some more creatives in there. We'll take over. Creatives will take over. All right. Just get his nose going up there. Okay. Let's draw this in. Any guesses, guys? Any guesses? Who this might be? Okay. Oops. Completely off. That's still off. Try and draw his. Yeah, my stand has gone a bit crap. Oh, I think Lena's already got it. Wow, that was quick. Wow. Marilyn Manson, yes, you are right. I was actually just drawing in his lip. And you see, in this case, my drawings are super accurate because, you know, my awful drawings are super accurate. There we go. I'm going to finish off his eye makeup because I actually wanted to do his little eye and stuff. There we go. That's actually not bad. Looking at his face and stuff, it's actually not a bad version considering. Do some makeup there. There we go. So Lena was the first person who got that one. This isn't too bad looking actually, as my horrific creations go in Rock Who. It's not a bad one. And yeah, I mean, I saw Manson. Oh, it must be. I don't know. It must be a few years ago. It must be 2005 or 6 or something. He was really good, but recently I saw him once at a festival and he wasn't amazing. I need to leave for a short while. Okay, Proclaim, thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. I'm just going to quickly finish this up. All right, there we go. That's a bit of Manson in there, and I think that's us done for the day in terms of Rock Who. I think we've had a few people who have guessed very well. So that's a bit of Manson. There's my reference. It's actually not too bad. Like, the nose is completely off, but it's almost like a surrealist version of him or something, if you could get even more surreal. And like I say, I would love to be able to draw portraits accurately, but for some reason they just come out like this. A mess. I think if I spent more time on it, maybe I would get better at doing it. But for like the purpose of this, I just tend to kind of just go with the flow and just do whatever. All right, so who did we have today? So we had not Tina Turner, that was last time. So we had Johnny Rotten from the Sex Pistols. We had Courtney Love from Hole. Bit of Elton John from Elton John. and we had Marilyn Manson. So those were our portraits for today in Rock Who. So well done, guys. Well done for all your guesses, and thanks for kind of checking out all those different sort of portraits in Rock Who. So let's have a little look at our lineup. I am probably going to do... I probably will do a blast now. It's about 8:15, so I'll probably do the blast, and then we'll do a bit more of our headliner. I might add some detail. And yeah, so right now, let me just have a quick check and see if I've got any kind of celebratory thing on my Twitch that says I've hit affiliate. You've completed... here we go, guys. All right, here we go. I'll go back to my camera. Hopefully this doesn't crash. There you go, guys. Look at that. There you go. You have completed Path to Affiliate. There we go, guys. Hooray. So there you go. So it's official now. You're eligible to become a Twitch affiliate. Click Get Started to begin. So I will be looking at that later tonight to get it all set up and sorted out. But yeah, isn't that awesome? Thanks so much, guys. It means the world to me. Like I say, I've been streaming for about 3 months now on Twitch, and in some ways it's kind of changed my life in some ways, because I never had anywhere to kind of express my creativity in this kind of way. A lot of the time I would put out personal projects and stuff, and it would kind of just sit there. But through this format, I'm really enjoying getting to grips with putting my work out there and also having fun with you guys. And yeah, just it's been awesome. So yeah, yeah, that is awesome news that we've actually hit it. Brilliant. Okay, so with that, I will now get into the blast. I will need to set up my guitar and also my guitar camera. So bear with me 2 seconds. I'll just switch this over. Hopefully this doesn't crash. If it does, I will restart my stream, but I'm fingers crossed this will not crash. It's pausing for a little bit. Hopefully it won't crash. I hope. This is the thing. Sometimes you have to kind of like... freaking QuickTime. Is QuickTime going to crash? I don't know. Ugh. God's sake. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to set up my camera because yeah, sometimes it doesn't pick up straight away. Right now, it's the operation could not be completed. For God's sake. Right, let me quit QuickTime and let's try and start QuickTime back up again. There's some. See, this is the thing. I can't run. Well, I haven't found a way of running 2 cameras at once, so I can't plug in my iPad and kind of run my my iPhone camera at the same time. So I'm trying to work out a better way of doing it. There's kind of no real way of doing it apart from using QuickTime, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. So, here we go. So let's try and switch on. I'm going to have to unplug my iPhone and plug it back in because it isn't there. So that's plugged in now. Right, hopefully it will work. Let's switch over to the blast. There we go. Just switching over the camera. Greg's iPhone. There we go. So that's working. Okay. Right, I'm just getting my guitar for a bit of rock and roll. All right. Rightio. Let's see. So if I undo my blast title, it's actually perfectly lined up. Well, how about that? I was not expecting that at all, man. I was expecting it to be kind of off slightly. There is a bit of a delay on the... Oh, that's a bit weird. I seem to have frozen on the thing. Let's see if I can get it back. QuickTime movie player. Well, that is very strange. It seems to have frozen in QuickTime. I don't know why. Let's try and get rid of that and start again. See if this works. Hopefully it doesn't crash OBS. So go to my iPad now, you watch. This won't work probably. 60-second minute, still 1-1. All right, Lena, no worries. I'm trying to get my camera set up here. I don't know why it's not working. Well, I kind of know why. It's because QuickTime's being a bit of an idiot. So let's quit QuickTime again. I'll just switch back to my other camera. Well, I'll try and work it out. We'll have the affiliate thing in the background with the cheers. Okay, QuickTime Player. I saw the time-lapse of the sketch. Seriously good stuff. Oh, cheers, Vader. Yeah, we're going to get into it any minute. I just need to work out why my camera is being a douche. I really hope it doesn't freaking crash my machine, because that would suck. Oh, come on, QuickTime. QuickTime's like just sitting there now, just hanging. Right, I'll disconnect my iPhone and try again. It worked before. It's always the way it works a bit and then it doesn't work. And I don't know why, but QuickTime used to work absolutely fine on my computer, and then all of a sudden it's just started being a bit of an idiot. Okay, the iPad's there, that works. But when I try, let me disconnect the iPad. Let me try and, maybe that's what it is. Maybe I can't have the iPad connected at the same time. That could be what it is. Operation could not be completed. And then it comes up. And then it crashes. Super weird. Alright, sorry guys. I'm going to disconnect the iPad and try and do it that way instead. Let's do it that way. I think it must have a problem with having two sources at once. I can only assume that's what the issue is. So I have to remember to unplug one and then plug it back in or something. Right, that's on. That's working. Okay. That seems to be working. All right. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. But anyway, we hit affiliate. So awesome. Let's go to the blast. I'm still frozen. Okay. Oh, man. Am I frozen? Oh, for frick. Oh, God. This is so silly. It's almost like it can't handle it. As soon as I do that, it freezes. That is crazy. That is really crazy. Okay, let's try again. No, it's nothing. Oh, man. Well, that's going to suck on Wednesday if that is not working. Ah, freaking QuickTime. Let's try again. Third time. It's like, almost like, it must be because I've got the source already pre-selected. I can only assume that's why. I can only assume that's why we're having this issue. I thought this was going to be super simple. So my main camera works. And now it's not even saying the iPhone's connected. Oh, for God's sake. Come on. Come on, Mr. iPhone. Operation could not be completed. And then it crashes. And now it's on. It's still on. Okay, let me try and select it, and fingers crossed this will work. It's still on. Okay, it's working now. Sorry about that, guys. I think I've resolved it now. So we'll get into the blast now. Oh, you're kidding me. It's crashed again. Oh, for fucking... Can't believe this. Can't believe. All right, well, what I'll have to do is I'll have to improvise and just kind of get rid of this camera, I guess, and maybe use a different camera. Let's see if I can use another camera. Not quite sure how right now. It's so weird. Let me see if I can just add it separately. Right. Yeah, for some reason it's kind of freezing when I do that. Let's just get my camera here. Sorry guys, I'm just copying a few things in OBS very quickly. Let's paste that in here. Okay, so at least I can see myself. Might have to do that on Wednesday. I don't know why it's freezing, but we'll have to just go with this for now, and I'll have to try and work out why it's freezing. Okay, so let's move that over there. There we go, a bit of an impromptu way of doing this. So yeah, I'm just going to rock out on here while this is playing. Guitar off. Guitar's on. Volume up. And we have our pluck. So I'm just going to play off the camera. We'll have some fun. Alright guys, so this is the Blast. And yeah, so this is a piece I worked on during the stream. And hopefully everything will go to plan and the video will play. I'm just going to chuck my earphones in so I can hear it. Sounds good. Hopefully you guys can hear that. I can hear it, so I'm pretty sure it's working. All right, and yeah, a Natural Mermaid is joining us now. Coming through, you can come through if you want.
Hi.
Unfortunately, the camera's not working. My my iPhone camera's not working. I don't know why.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just it keeps crashing QuickTime. I don't know why, so I'm having to do it on the other camera for now. Great, Reviver says it's working here. All right, man. Cool. Let's go for it. Okay, so this is the Blast, and this is yeah, special guest, yeah, Hybrid. She Natural Mermaid, who's my girlfriend, was on the previous stream, and she did an amazing job of trying to kind of like help me out as much as she could, and she did a great job. So yeah, thank you. So she's in the background now, and she's tuned in. So, all right, let's get on with this. Microphone going off. And I'm going to rock out now. So yeah, this is the Lust Lips from the Flammable Few project. Alright, so that was the Blast 40 Day. A bit impromptu, having to use the other camera for the guitar because my other camera doesn't work for whatever reason. Hopefully we can get that fixed by Wednesday. So yeah, so Lena Ritchie, what are you saying? Natural Mermaid with a flame hand. That's pretty cool. Awesome. Yeah. Gasp, Vampire Mermaid, because you didn't show up in the mirror. Have you seen that? I think you did. I'm pretty sure. Well, I hope you did. I'm a bit scared now, guys. What are you saying to me? So that was the blast, guys. I don't know why my camera's not working, but it is what it is, and we'll just kind of have to make do for now. All right. So if we get back to our lineup, Daniel Bedding. Yeah. So the ongoing joke is that we've got bedding plants to plant and stuff in the garden, and she's been planting them, and because it sounds like the artist Daniel Bedingfield. I don't know if you guys know who Daniel Bedingfield is, so I just kind of joked that it was Daniel Bedding Plants. Anyway, random, but there we go. Okay, so what we'll do is we're going to try and get back to our headliner for today. I'm hoping my iPad actually works now, because for whatever reason, QuickTime has decided to be an absolute bum today and just not work. So we'll see what happens, because it worked earlier. See, that works fine. I just don't understand. This makes no sense to me. So if I flick back now,
was it Marilyn Manson?
It is Marilyn Manson indeed, and they actually got it right and stuff. They worked out who it was. We had some real shockers earlier. We had some Elton John earlier, which is quite funny. I did do one female one. I don't know if you know who that is. Possibly not. No, it's supposed to be Courtney Love.
Oh, okay.
Kind of. I don't know. So anyway, guys, so that was the blast. Bit of guitar. And have you seen? Actually, I'll flick over so you can see. Look at that. If you look on the screen, it should say I've hit affiliate and all the rest of it. Probably, I don't know if you can read it.
Delayed.
That's delayed.
Oh, we go. Oh, yay!
So there you go. So I just need to sign up for it now, which is awesome. That was quite quick. I mean, I didn't even have to do much. I know Natasha Bedingfield. I think that's his sister. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
So we'll get out of this craziness right now, and we will load up our headliner, and I might just do a tiny bit more detail on this. This one's kind of nearly there now, but on what's it called? On Wednesday we'll have a new thing I'll be working on. For sure we'll have a new thing. So I'm trying to resize this now so it looks right. There we go. And maybe that'll do probably. Right, let's see what we could do. I would like to add a bit more detail onto this. I do feel like maybe I should put in this little ridge here above. See how that looks. This is the thing. It's kind of like you kind of have a second look. You have a second look at things, and you always think, oh, actually, maybe I should add in some extra bits in here and there just to make it look a bit better. I always find the day after, I tend to want to add in a bit more detail. But this one's kind of looking pretty cool. As far as my stuff goes, I'm quite happy with it. I do like the fact that I can kind of draw some really badly drawn portraits and then get back to actually doing some serious work. It's actually quite therapeutic in a way to be able to kind of just do that. And now that we've hit the 50 mark, maybe I should change my little follower goal thing in the bottom left, but we'll wait till next time, I think. I don't really want to crash the stream because we've had a good stream today. Fingers crossed it's not crashed, touch wood so far. So let's try and keep it that way. Right, I need to add in actually these extra little bits here. So what's that? Is that... I should really name my layers. Okay, that's that bit. So I'm just going to add in these extra drips down here. How are you guys all doing? Still with me? I know we're coming up to about an hour and a half now. So this is our unplugged show for the day. So we'll probably do another 10-15 minutes and then probably call it a day because I need to start preparing for Wednesday's stream, which is going to be absolutely epic, I hope. I'm hoping everything goes to plan. I have talked about getting dressed up. Maybe you want to get dressed up as well. I don't know. Yeah, because it's going to be our affiliate party on Wednesday. We're going to have a big party. We will put on one hell of a show on Wednesday. Looking forward to it. Right, so that's kind of that. Yeah, and I'm not sure if I want to do if this stick is quite right. Oh man, the sketch is coming along so good. Are you going to use the names we suggested? Well, the ice cream one is quite good, but I'm thinking I'm going to use that for something else. There's a bunch of other ideas. Like I think it may have been you, Vader, who suggested a melting amplifier. I think it may have been yourself who suggested that. If it was, that's more than likely going to be in there because I've already started looking at reference photos for amplifiers and all kinds of things that I can use to put in there. So that's going to be in there. And I've had a few other ideas as well based on what people were sort of saying. So yeah, man, I can't wait to start doing some more. And then I think in a couple of weeks, when I've got a few of these done, I will actually start colouring them once I get a few sketches done. Because rather than, typically I've been kind of just doing the sketch, then colouring it and spending ages on it over several weeks. But I would rather keep things fresh and start doing kind of like another little sketch. Melting metals. Yeah, man. I mean, there's all kinds of cool ideas. I really like the ice cream one though. That was quite funny. Yeah, we'll see how we go. It's a cool little project, and I am wondering as well. Like, it could be quite cool to like have like Slash kind of, or another rocker or something, like melting, like a face melting or something. That might be quite cool, and like maybe I'll tag him and stuff. He kind of likes. He's really into horror. Slash. He really likes his horror stuff. So you never know. He might. I don't know. He might get back to me, or you never know. With the world of social media, I have had one rocker already get back to me on something I posted ages ago. So hey, you never know what might happen. That's kind of cool. I don't think I can do much more to that for now. Maybe add a little bit thing here. Or maybe actually I should put in some. Which layer is this? Okay. Maybe I will put in a couple of lines here and there. Just for detail. Just to kind of get that in place. Play video games? Got any few favorites? I am not a massive gamer. I used to play a lot back in the day, so I used to like be a massive Super Nintendo guy. Love Zelda. I used to love RPGs and adventure games in general. So Zelda. 80th minute, still 1-1. Cheers, Lena. Yeah, but we've not played too well then. 1-1. That's pretty crap. Yeah, I used to love Zelda. What else? Secret of Mana was another favourite of mine back in the day on the Super Nintendo. And also, I am a massive Monkey Island fan in terms of like LucasArts, like the adventure games and stuff. Full Throttle, Day of the Tentacle, all those kind of old school point and click adventure games. I absolutely love them. Absolutely loved them back in the day. I still love them now. Kind of like a very fond memory of playing them when I was like 12. So yeah, recent games. I have not played any games for a long time. Nothing recent. I used to play Assassin's Creed quite often on PS3. But yeah, my most recent console is a PS3 from about 5-6 years ago, maybe longer. So yeah, man, I'm not a massive gamer. How about yourself? You into games? I'm assuming you are. Yeah, I do wish I had more time to play games, but if I'm honest, it's kind of like I would rather be making things. Now that I'm kind of in my 30s, I feel like I need to spend as much time as I can in my spare time, at least making stuff, because that's kind of who I am. I want to be making stuff, not necessarily playing stuff. Oh, nice. Love Monkey Island and LucasArts game in general. Yeah, man. I mean, that was the heyday. For me, that was the heyday of adventure games, was LucasArts. You know, Day of the Tentacle, Full Throttle, Monkey Island. I'm a big fan of point and click games. Oh, man. Awesome. Yeah, me too. I love point and click games. Yeah, the first one I played was Monkey Island 2. Still my favourite adventure game of all time. I don't think I'll ever get beaten because it was just like, it was very new to me. I didn't really know what it was, and I immediately fell in love with that whole genre. Oh yeah, Natural Mermaid loved Commander Keen back in the day on the Master System.
No, that was on the computer actually.
On the computer, was it? Oh, okay, so Commander Keen on PC, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
On PC. I I have seen you play it, but I never played it before until you mentioned it, until you showed me it. It's the first time. Yeah, Vader likes Commander Keen as well. There you go. Commander Keen, buddy. There you go. Right, let me just... Okay, so I want to keep that in for now, even though that's incorrect. 8:41. So, it'll be about 5-10 minutes, guys, and then I'll do the encore. Cool. He's looking pretty damn cool, if I do say so myself. I really need to step it up for the next few. I need to make sure. See, what I tend to do is sometimes is I like the first piece I make of a series is amazingly good or pretty damn good, and then the next one's kind of like lacking quality or don't kind of match that quality. So I remember doing my Slash Rocketbot, and that was really good. And then the next two were like they were good, but they weren't as good. So it's kind of like I need to try and keep the quality up for the next few. So I need to make sure the sketch is good for the next one. So that's something I need to kind of bear in mind. Reviver Night. Now you're talking my language. Broken Sword. Hey, Broken Sword, I actually entered the Kickstarter and I think I must have got one of the top tier prizes because I was so into it at the time that I actually ended up kind of helping them fund number 5. So I got like a load of signed stuff, a t-shirt, all kinds of stuff. I don't know if you ended up entering that Kickstarter back in the day for Broken Sword 5, but it was absolutely awesome game. Yeah, I love Broken Sword. I don't know if they're doing a new one anytime soon. Hybrid, I play games too much, so I can't really pick a favourite. Fair enough, man. Yeah, you were playing... what were you playing the other day? You were like playing some sort of RPG. I think I saw you streaming the other day. It was pretty damn cool. I don't know what it was. Let's see, is there any more details I'm going to add in here before I get this done and dusted? I mean, I do want to add some level of shading at some stage. I mean, that's kind of like my rough shading layer. But for now, I'm going to kind of stick to an outline and see how that goes. They did one a few years back on Kickstarter. It wasn't as good, though. Yeah, I agree. It wasn't as good as like Broken Sword 1 or 2. I did fund that one because I really was kind of quite passionate about Broken Sword at the time. I still am, but probably less so. I was kind of like a die-hard fan back in the day. Let's see. Maybe I'll add a few more paint drips. Paint drips or ice cream drips. I'll do a couple of random ones here and there. Yeah, I mean, the thing about gaming is like, especially gaming nowadays, it just sucks all your time. So a lot of these things, like I think I remember playing Assassin's Creed. I used to play, what was that I used to play? I think I was playing GoldenEye, but on the PS3. It was like a revamp of the game and there was achievements. And I think a lot of it was online and I was trying to complete the achievements. And man, I would spend hours trying to complete the achievements just to kind of get all of them. And it just sucks your life away in the end. So I just thought, right, I'm going to stop gaming as much because it's too much of an investment of time.
Moderation's alright.
In moderation, like you say, yeah, it's fine. It's just a question of like, I think a lot of games nowadays you can't do it in moderation. It's like you want to unlock the achievements, you want to unlock this, unlock that, and it can take all your time, especially if you're like really into it. It can really like suck a lot of time. So that's why I don't play as much as I used to. I would like to get back into it, if I'm honest. I would love to spend a little bit of time at least playing games, maybe once a week or something. Maybe something casual that I don't have to spend ages on. Yeah, man. Yeah, Hybrid used to spend ages on achievements. Yeah, for sure, man. I think I've heard of the Aliens Ate My Babysitter. I've not heard of that. No. Never played that either. No idea. No idea. It kind of does ring a bell. Neighbours ate my... I remember something along those lines, but not necessarily that one. Tweak. I think this is kind of there.
Actually, I'm addicted to Wii.
It was addicting. Yeah, avoid games. Enjoy your freedom. Zombies ate my neighbours. Yeah, I do. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I do remember that. I never played it. That's fair enough, man. I've never played that game before. Right, is there any more I want to add to this? I think maybe just a bit on here. And then we'll probably call it a day on this one. Okay, let's use that layer. Like that. I can't add a bit of detail on this. Oops. There we go. Let's do it again. Nope. There we go. That's better. Great game. Yeah, like Natural Mermaid says, she actually plays Wheel of Fortune quite a lot on her phone. She's a little bit addicted to it, so.
80s reruns.
And we've been watching the 80s reruns or 90s reruns or whatever of Wheel of Fortune on TV, because it's so cheesy, but it's actually quite fun. Like you're trying to guess the name of a well-known film or whatever. It's quite fun, and like all the retro kind of looking colours and stuff. It's quite fun to watch. So I can imagine the game version would be even more. I'm not going anywhere near that game version because I'll be on it all the time as well. I'm not going anywhere near it. Yeah, you love word games, don't you? For sure. 100%. Okay. Right, so he's looking pretty badass now. Let's hide our sketch. There we go. I'm pretty happy with that, guys, to be honest with you. So this is our kind of first little melted ice cream thing. I've just noted a little mistake there. Where's that come from? Please tell me it's not on another layer. Oh man, it's on one of my layers that I didn't want to ruin. Ugh, I'll have to go back now. Hopefully. This is the problem. Sometimes you kind of get into this and sometimes there's kind of stray. There it is. Ugh, I don't know how much I've lost now. But I'd rather have it like that. There we go. Okay. So I lost a little bit of stuff, but never mind. No, it's just the way Sketch works. So it's kind of like you can go backwards, but you can't really save it. It just saves automatically. And sometimes you have like stray kind of like strokes or whatever, and you have to go all the way back to kind of where you were to get rid of it, or erase it with your eraser. So that's kind of where we're at, guys. I'm relatively happy with it, and yeah, hoping to try and get something new started on Wednesday. That'll be fun. So that's our headliner for today, guys. I'm gonna now switch over to the Encore. I have no idea if this is gonna work because my camera wasn't working earlier, so we'll try and get it working. I'm literally just gonna close my iPhone and we will see what happens. You should do a rock version, a rock version of Wheel of Fortune. That would be pretty awesome. I think I kind of did that on one stream, but I didn't have the wheel or anything like that. So I'm literally just trying to start up my QuickTime now with my phone. I'm hoping it works because it'll be a pain in the ass if it doesn't. Let's see if we can get it working. New movie recording. That's not right. So there's my phone. Okay. It's trying its best. So that's working. Okay. Seems to be working, guys. I know, yeah. So only for a moment. Okay, so that's kind of working. I'm going to just resize my screen. There we go. And we've got our rock flames going on. There we go. Okay. I'll just get my guitar, guys. Try and angle this a bit. Yeah, I need to angle it a bit. It's because it wasn't working before, so I had to kind of just sort it out. All right. There we go. All right, guys. So this will be our encore for today. Been a cool little show. Really enjoyed it. So I'm just going to play a bit of rock and roll. And we've got 3 minutes left on the football. 2-1 in the 91st minute. Oh, man. That sounds like a pretty cool game. Maybe we'll have it on in the background or something while we're eating. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, so headphone on. Or try and put my headphone on. It's kind of tangled up at the moment. I really would like some wireless headphones. That would be awesome. That would be pretty damn cool.
I got some.
No, but like yours are like massive. I'm talking like little in-ear wireless headphones would be cool.
Fussy.
Yeah, I know. I'm really fussy. But you know me. I'm pretty damn fussy. Although to be honest, any wireless headphones right now would be good because I'm too busy trying to untangle this mess, which is not being untangled at the moment. There we go. That's a bit better. I suppose that'll do. All right. Okay, guys. So this is our encore for today. Thanks very much for hanging out. And yeah, I'll give you guys a little bit of info on the show on Wednesday after this. Okay, let's get the guitar back on. There we go. Here's our encore for today. All right, that's our encore for today. Thanks very much, guys, for hanging out and staying with me the whole hog. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I'm going to flick over to the camera. Cool. See, I would really like to get some wireless headphones because look at this mess. What a mess. Yeah, so there's me desperately trying to untangle it, and I couldn't get it untangled. So there we go. Right, so guitar's off. Thank you, Mr. Guitar. We'll see you again on Wednesday. And hoping that everything goes to plan. Cool. Thank you, Mr. Guitar. Off he goes. Right, so yeah, guys. So like I was saying, next stream will be on Wednesday. It is going to be our 20th Double 10 stream. It is going to be a really, hopefully a really fun time. Fingers crossed that we don't have any tech fails or crazy things happening. So yeah, so let me just quickly jump over to the slide. So yeah, episode 20 is going to be on Wednesday. It is going to be an absolute crazy one, I think. I am probably going to get dressed up at some stage, which will be really fun. And we will have a real party because it is our affiliate party because we have finally unlocked affiliates by the looks of things. If I just flick back over, there we go. So we got the little flyers flickering and stuff, which is awesome. Yeah, guys. So, like I say, episode 20 will be on Wednesday. I really hope you guys can tune in. I know everybody's busy, probably got things to do. So, yeah, we're going to go crazy on it. I'm going to try and put every single section I've ever done in there somehow. I don't know how. Hopefully the computer will hold up, but yeah. So, yeah, thanks to all of you for tuning in. Reviver, congrats again, dude. Good stream. Thanks, man. Awesome. And yeah, who else have we had today? We've had Hybrid, we've had Vader, Natural Mermaid with me, of course, in the background, Reviver Night. Who else have we got here? I'm just going through the list, guys. Proclaim popped in for a little bit. Baggy Noodle Arms was back in again. Who else have we got? What's that? I don't know. Slow Cool. It may be a bot or something. I don't know. We've got a lot of lurkers, but that's cool. Commander Root. I think that may be a bot. Yeah, V&K. Virgo Pros. I don't know who that is. Oh, I think they're bots. I don't think they're real. So anyway, yeah, we've had loads of people dropping in today. Really appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out in the chat. Yeah, so like I say, on Wednesday we will have the biggest show so far, I hope, number 20 on Wednesday. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I really hope you guys can tune in on Wednesday on the 20th, which is 2 days from now, 7 p.m. Yeah, it should be a real good one. So that's all for today. That's all that's left for me to say is thank you very much for supporting me for the last 3 months. We finally hit affiliate rock and roll. And yeah, looking forward to making some emojis and having a blast on Wednesday when we'll have our affiliate party. So rock on, guys. Thanks very much for tuning in, and we'll see you Wednesday. Rock on.